That performance right there is the sort of performance that gets managers sacked. That's the truth. That's Manchester United's 13th defeat of the season. 4-0 against Crystal Palace. We're going to finish 8th in the league this year. All right? Now, it was only after the Gary Neville interview where I spoke about how, given all the evidence in front of me, taking into account all the mitigating circumstances, the injuries, the changes behind the scenes, the things he's had to deal with, I said I would like to see Erik ten Hag in charge next season. But anybody who's been a subscriber of United People's TV for long enough this season, I've been saying one thing consistently. I've been saying there is only one man, in my opinion, who can make sure that Erik ten Hag is our manager next season. And I said that man was Erik ten Hag. Kyle Anker from The Athletic said that he was an interim manager and he was on trial since Jason Wilcox arrived. That right there against Crystal Palace was complete and utter humiliation against a team which, what was that, the 11th game they've played under Glasner? Massive turnaround from them. Congratulations to Palace. Absolutely deserved that game there tonight. And the worst thing is that game went exactly how I expected it to go. Eze and Elise in the half spaces between the midfield and between the defence, the space that was left open. Manchester United now conceding 81 goals, the most since 1977. Manchester United now in 8th place. It's that level of performance and the result of... Now, it's not even the result. The result doesn't matter. If Manchester United won the last 4 games of this season, the results wouldn't matter. We go, from finishing 8th to 6th? Oh, yeah, great. I'm sure that's exactly what Jean-Claude Blanc wants to see. But that is the sort of performance there tonight. I don't even think that was players downing tools. That's going to be something, in my opinion, it's kind of a lazy narrative that people just jump on. I don't even think the players knew what they were doing, or if they did know what they were doing, it's just not fit for purpose. Erik spoke in that interview with Gary Neville about how he didn't want to switch from his proactive style because he then feels that the players would come into habits, and then when players return from injuries, they're going to be built into new patterns, which would make it difficult to go back towards where he wanted that team to be this year if injuries didn't happen, X, Y, Z. But Christ almighty, Erik, can you not see what's in front of you? Can you not see that this defence needs to be screened? Can you not see that you just need to put a bouncer there? We haven't really got any bouncers. But just make sure there's a midfielder there. And it's not as if not playing one helped us create opportunities going forward. The first shot on target was from Anthony in the... I mean, that's as good a chance as we had the entire game. All right? This man. Has there been a bigger downfall in such a short space of time? You remember last season what happened against Crystal Palace with Casemiro? He got a yellow card and was suspended for Arsenal, and we all had our heads in our hands. It was a terrible thing. We now play Arsenal in the next game. I'd be surprised if there's 10% of United fans that want him in that starting 11. Casemiro lunging in. We've seen it all season long. He's a player who's just legs. Unfortunately, just got... It's age. It's being a human. The game's moved faster every year. Casemiro's on the other trajectory. Dribble past 8 times tonight. It's just painful watching him play. But this isn't about individuals. It's not. And the reason that performance there was so damaging for me, that is a result and a performance which will not be forgotten by INEOS. In the same way, that result and performance against Liverpool in the FA Cup, that won't get forgotten by INEOS. But that right there, against a Palace team, yes, sure, there's injuries. That doesn't justify everything I've just seen there. There's form. That doesn't justify what I've seen there. That United team doesn't deserve that away support. That's why I always love going... I love Old Trafford, but nothing for me as a United fan. In my experiences of going to games, I don't get to go to that many games anymore because I'm working so much. But I love going away. I was there when Matic scored that winner at Selhurst Park, and just they were fantastic the whole game. This bloke, unfortunately, became a bit of a meme. Feel sorry for him because it just summed up how we all felt watching this team, and it's just like it's like it's not even death by 1,000 cuts. It's like an uppercut every week. And there was a double uppercut there from Michael Elise, a player who seems to not really splits United fans. The guy is fantastic. The sort of player, the sort of creative player that we so desperately need. Anyway, this isn't about talking about what could happen next season. It's about talking what's in front of our eyes. And it's, as I said, we can speak about our opinions. It doesn't really matter. It matters what INEOS want to do. And as I said, after that game, after that interview with Gary Neville, it wasn't the interview that changed my mind, but I just like everything laying in front of me at that moment in time. People are going to say, oh, Sam, you flip-flopping this, flip-flopping that. No, fuck off calling me a flip-flop. It's getting to me now this season. Watching United is getting to me. Well, it's got to everyone. It's just torture at this point. It's utter torture. And even the concept of just belief that if Erik ten Hag is here next season and the injuries aren't there, and we do have a good summer, and there are players that leave, and we do make smart signings, so much belief is just being eroded by what we're seeing towards the end of the season. This is going to be probably United's lowest ever finish in the Premier League. I still stand by the fact that, I don't know why I stand by anymore. Erik, man, that's pretty much as that result there. No, it wasn't. Who am I kidding? That was not the result, Sam. Stop saying result. That performance there was as bad as it possibly could have been for Erik ten Hag. Yeah, there's injuries. But that right there was just humiliation. Crystal Palace fans having the time of their life. Eze and Elise toying with us. Hughes enjoying himself in midfield. I felt so sorry for Mainu. It's like I almost want to take Mainu, Højlund and Garnacho and take them as far away from this starting 11 as possible so they can't get damaged by what is happening, because we've got Arsenal coming next and the damage is going to keep coming. After that, we've got Newcastle, who are in fine form. After that, we've got Brighton away. Well, to see what happens there. And then we've got the FA Cup final. And just momentum is everything in football, all right? And belief is built on momentum. When you're riding that wave and you can do anything. United are just, we're down on the ground and we're getting stamped on. And INEOS watching on must just surely be losing belief. Either they really have spoken to Erik behind the scenes and they really do trust him, or they're more than wavering and they think, I don't know what would come next. I really, really don't. But as somebody who, as I said, only a couple of days ago, I said that I think Ten Hag deserves a chance to start next season. It's performances like that which just damage any concept of that. Maybe beyond contemplation. Yeah, happy back holiday, everyone.